the video for Universe 1, practice round 3, ending up where you are at. So just taking a quick look at where everybody is. I can't inactivate this account, so it's just going to remain this way. Taking a look at where everybody's at. Bethany 1.4, Lizzie 2.2, Allie 1.3, Matt 1.3, Kyle 1.1, and Casey Q 1.8 for sales revenue. So sales revenue toppers were really Lizzie and Casey in this universe. Costs and expenditures, it looks like Lizzie, Allie, and Matt probably spent the most. Casey quickly behind, and you can see that did impact profitability. So even though Lizzie and Casey had a little bit more revenue, they spent some too. So they have a little bit more profit, but not greatly more than anybody else yet, just because of that investment. You can see that research and design, there's really only 4 teams that in this universe that added to research and design, and then contract manufacturing costs were used by a few people, and so we'll see if that was necessary, and then your future costs are above. So that's the biggest deal. A little bit of production. I'm guessing that Lizzie started maybe building something where you might find a little bit more of that. I can see in her fixed assets it's a little bit higher as well as Kyle, so we're going to see what that looks like here in a minute. So I'm going to go to market reports. Looking at overall global market ratios, Lizzie at 19.7, Matt and Casey at 14, and then Allie right behind at 13.2. And so that's kind of where this shakes out in the sense. Bethany at 14.9, actually a little bit higher than Matt and Casey. Bethany with 1 technology, Lizzie with 2, and Casey with 2. So they're kind of spreading out. As far as their Tech 1, it's pretty evenly distributed, but their Tech 2 is kind of where they're coming out at. So taking a look at your Tech 2, when you have Tech 2, my recommendation would be to have it everywhere. If you have a different technology, only offering it in one location, even if it's not that great, is limiting your sales. Maybe only have 400 sales or something like that. But you could have had a little bit more sales if you would have offered it someplace else. So you can see Casey offered it in Asia and Europe, and Lizzie just offered it in the US. So it helped them both. But had you done them all, it might look different. Matthew too high for Tech 1 cost. You want to be kind of in the mix of everyone else, but otherwise everybody looked pretty close for sure. You can definitely look into each of these areas, the US, Asia, and Europe, when you're looking at your results. So for US, you can see who has additional features. So Matt invested in a ton of features. Casey did as well. That does artificially inflate your market price a little bit. So not artificially, but it costs more. So the more features you have, the more it costs. So your unit cost is going to go up, which means that you're going to have to charge more for your product. So the market might not want 7 yet. So you have to kind of see where the market is taking you first. Nobody ran out of profit in US, Asia, or Europe. Or US, because we're in US. So this is Asia. Yes. Again, did not offer all of the technology features that you have, so I'm not sure. A few of you had a few more technologies, but it looks like you only offered it all in the US, so make sure you update that appropriately. And Lizzie has features for Tech 2, but did not manufacture Tech 2 here in Asia. And then the same with Europe. Might have happened as maybe ran out of production. I don't know. That would be my only guess. Maybe used up everything that you made. You can see here the sales units, the top row, and the demand is the bottom. So if you have a discrepancy, that means you ran out of that product. And we can see that in their production report, which will be impacted by your utilization. Okay, so Lizzie's at 98% utilization. Casey is at 14. It looks like Casey's got some Asia facilities. Lizzie has some Asia production as well now this round. So you can start to see where that Asia production is coming into play. But they in Asia, they did not make for Lizzie really anything anything for Tech 2, so I'm not really sure why, just one technology there. But so you can take a look at then where you are at. So from an overall perspective, not using contract manufacturing definitely helps your utilization. So certainly watching that is important, and how much you use of that is important as well. I'm not sure it's worth 80 or 100 units, but if it made you balanced, then maybe that's how you looked at it. So that is it for practice round 3. When you start practice round 1, you'll be starting all over again. So it's like starting from the beginning. You've got some practice under your belt. You know how to submit your rounds, and you know how to do a few of those things. So hopefully playing around with it helped a little, and we will see you next round.